Hello and welcome to Coffee with Carrie. Thanks for stopping by today. I'm glad you could be here. Today I have just a quick tip for you. Quick and very much like a tip. Pointed and to the point. Hopefully, yes, it will be. I just wanted to share with you. I thought it was funny. I wrote down in my notebook where I jot down ideas and then flesh out episodes for you. I don't have a script, as you are probably well aware. Some people I know, they have things scrolling there or they're reading a script. I have little notes here in a notebook. Literally, it just looks like that. Just a little note that says what I want to talk about and maybe some bullet points. That's rather limited there because it's a quick tip and I knew what I wanted to say, but it's so brief that it required no notes. But I thought I created the word GLAMBOOZLED about 3 years ago. It was in an old notebook I was looking through, and I had thought about a client getting all dressed up. She had picked out an outfit. She'd sent me pictures of her 3 dress options on the bed. One we picked together. She tried on with a bunch of shoes, picked out her bag. She'd had her hair done that day professionally, a blowout. I've never had that done. Seems super pampery for a special evening. She was dating once a month when I was sending her out on dates. And she looked gorgeous and she'd had a manicure that week and she got all dressed up on this particular date. And I had to call her about an hour before the date, just as she was getting ready to call her Uber and let her know that her date had just canceled on her, what I consider to be last minute. And it happens quite often that people will cancel or try to cancel a date on me. I take it personally with my clients. And I really, really press on this because I know that people have been excited. They look forward to a date when it's coming in the week. And sometimes it's even been my own clients who are saying, I don't feel great or I've got a cold. And I usually, in those situations, if it's my own client or a candidate that I know well enough that I feel comfortable pushing a little bit and being myself, I'll say, can you not take cold medicine and man up? Can you not, rally and with a little, Comtrex and rally here, because this has been planned for a while now and someone's going to be really disappointed. No, I don't want anybody having to excuse themselves to be in the bathroom retching. If you're really sick or you're contagious or you're going to be sneezing or with runny eyes and you look like heck, right, with your red nose from 3 days of... So I know that there are limits here as to how far I can push. But if someone's just not feeling great and they want to feel great for their first date, sometimes it's better to show up a little less than ideal and not let somebody get GLAMBOOZLED. And this goes for guys too, because I've had plenty of male candidates and clients who are super excited for a date only to have the other person decide that they're not going to show up with very little notice. I've actually had dates cancel while someone is already sitting at the restaurant waiting for the other person to show up. And that to me is kind of unexcusable, which is why if it's somebody who's not my client, I will definitely never send them out with a client again. And if it's my own client, we probably have to have a really important heart-to-heart conversation about my expectations for good manners and treating other people the way we want to be treated. So I don't like that, but I loved the word GLAMBOOZLED because it literally makes me think of everybody getting all glammed up only to be bamboozled. And I realized that it was not a word I made up. I Googled it this week and found out that people have been using it since the hot new dating word list of 2020 rather. And if you want to see my episode on terms and dating words that you should know for 2023, I'll link to that right here. That's all I wanted to say. Don't go around GLAMBOOZLing anybody. And I hope it never happens to you. That's my quick tip. I hope you'll subscribe to the channel. Oh, you could do what my mother is suggesting there. She said thumbs up. That would be super swell and make me feel good. And as I said, subscribe to the channel. Hit the ring bell so you're notified when a new episode goes up live, jazz hands. And I'll look forward to hanging out again soon. Appreciate you being here today. And until next time, have a good one.